Welcome to this week's Natural Gardening Live, Get Rid of My Error. My name's Josie, as you probably know, and I'm your natural gardening coach. So today we are talking about the benefits of a well-suited garden. So the benefits your garden can provide should it meet your needs and suit your lifestyle and life, how this can lead to a happier and healthier garden, and how it can lead to a happier and healthier you. Have you ever sat down and thought to yourself, why is my garden always a mess? Why is it so challenging to keep looking nice? Maybe it doesn't quite suit what we want in life. Have you ever taken the time to sort of sit down and think about it? If you have, put in the comments, what did you do about it? Did you do anything, or did you just sit there and think, oh, yeah, this garden's naff. I don't know what to do. Because if you have, then that's fine, because this is what we're doing through January. We're talking about how to help your garden support you. So if you're in that boat, absolutely fine. We are here to help. So we're talking about the benefits today of a well-suited garden. So a garden that's suited to your lifestyle, fits with your life, your time requirements, all that sort of thing. The benefits it can provide. So I wouldn't be surprised, completely realistically now, I would not be surprised if a third of the gardens in the UK or even the world didn't suit their owners. There could be loads of reasons for this, and it's not always the owner of the garden or the gardener's fault this is happening. So it's not blaming or anything like that. There's loads of reasons it can happen, and a lot of people don't sort of stop and think that it's happening to them, if that makes sense. They don't give it the time to think, oh, my garden doesn't suit me, or not those words, but why is it so challenging? They don't take the time to think about it. So this can kind of contribute to the fact. But there are lots of ways that this can come about. So the easiest ways, and the sort of the most common, if you like, most common ways, you move house. So if you move house and you move into a pre-owned house, you own the house, pre-owned, that garden's not yours. In theory, yes, you paid for it, you bought it, signed, sealed and delivered, but it's not yours. As soon as you take the time to establish your needs for the garden, time requirements, that side of things, which we'll be talking about next week in the live, that will then help it to become your garden. Meet your needs, meet your lifestyle, suit you. So yes, there are also other more lifestyle related issues that might come into play as to why your garden doesn't suit you. You could have kids. You could get a dog. You could have medical issues that changes the way your life needs to go. And in these cases, your garden needs to be flexible with you and move with your life. Otherwise, again, if it stays still and static, it won't, and you don't change it to go with, it will not suit your life. Your garden needs to flow with you. But if you don't think about it from time to time, your garden will stay static, and then your life will change as it naturally does, natural progression. So things like that, you need to keep your garden fluid. But moving house, if you move into somebody else's garden, that's an easy step to change it to make it yours. It's an easier thing. It's you establish what you need from your garden, your requirements, that sort of things, and you make a plan. Budget, that can also be a big factor in your garden not suiting you. If you've got a low budget and you've got a massive garden, it can often take a lot of planning and negotiating, shall we say, to help your garden suit your lifestyle and your budget as well, because often budget plays a lot of roles in not just how you design your garden, but what you do with it as well. So growing fruit and veg is often a very budget friendly thing to do in the garden, and also having a play area for the kids as well. If you're in an area that you can't go out, take them out places and playing, having a play area in the garden can save you a lot of money. So there's things to take into consideration. So not just what can I afford to do with the garden, but what can I do with the garden to help me save money? So helping you fit your lifestyle. The challenges around the obstacles, if you like, the obstacles around your garden not fitting your lifestyle are drastically overshadowed by the benefits that a well-suited garden can provide. Taking the time to establish what you need from your garden and find out how your garden challenges you and the obstacles that are in place to make your garden look not really what you want. Taking that time to understand this will really help to enhance the benefits, if you like, when you get there, because you'll be directing it more, you'll be planning it. Now, as a little sidebar here, months ago I created a garden planner, the Green Fingertips Garden Planner. It's available on Amazon to buy, but I first created this planner to help my members, the Gardeners Membership members, with this issue, with creating a garden that suits them. It involves, I have, upscaled it a little bit. I've elaborated and expanded on it a bit more since I created it for the membership, but it starts off with the planning process of what do you want from your garden, going through the needs process and everything, designing it, and it helps you with the time management. There's lots of different sections involved in it, and I'll put a link to it in here in the comments or in the description somewhere in here as well, so you can check it out. But that's what I created it for, this particular reason as well. Help them design a garden and change up their garden to suit them. Benefits of a well-suited garden are like 1,000-fold, but I'll give you a few. So a garden that suits you, suits your lifestyle, suits your time, is damn sight easy to maintain. You save yourself time and you save yourself money by doing this. And as I said earlier, budget friendly. You can plan in to your design or to your mental design. You can actually plan in things that are going to save you money in the long run. So, as I say, things like that we'll be talking about in more detail next week in the training as well. So don't worry too much. We are skirting around. This is an intro, if you like. So a garden that suits your lifestyle and that suits you, just you as a general, is more realistic to your needs as well. So it causes less stress for you, less challenges, which we all love, especially at the moment. It's encouraging and inspiring as well. So you're not just looking out in your garden and going, oh, it's green grass, oh, it's trees, and oh, I can't do anything with it. It looks nice, but it's, it wants you to be out there. You want to be out there and involved in it. It gives you what you want, which is lovely, really. Any garden that does that for anyone is just perfect. Yes, so when you move into a new build, all they leave you with, if you're lucky, is a square lawn, and maybe a shed if you're lucky, and fences. Tell me that inspires anybody, because I don't think it would, but it gives you what starting point. So that garden doesn't suit anybody's life, except for probably the person selling it. And it also provides mental health support as well. If you particularly need somewhere quiet to sit and you plan that in as one of your needs, you can plan in a section of your garden that hides you away from the world if you need it to. So the support factor there, you wouldn't get that from a garden that doesn't suit you. From a random square of grass and a shed, you wouldn't have that kind of support for you. That's completely personal to the person that's creating the garden. So whatever your needs are, really. But the mental health support is a big benefit to a garden that suits you. So a garden can provide a great many things in your life. But a garden that doesn't suit you can also provide stress, a lack of motivation, a lot of lack of inspiration. It doesn't encourage you to be out in the garden, and it really doesn't benefit your life at all. So next week, we will be this month, we'll be going over how to help your garden support you, how to access these benefits. I'll be going through more benefits as well as we go through the month. And so it can just open up your eyes to see that a garden doesn't have to be what's there. You can make it for you. You can make it personal to you. So yes, so next week, as I said, we're going through the needs for now in the garden, what you need now and what your life requires of your garden now, and looking to the future as well, what you're going to be needing and how to work towards it, so to speak. How to be flexible, how to keep your garden flexible and fluid. I spoke to you about the planner, but I will also link it in the description and in the comments, so you can check that out. So yes, so the planner is going to be covering everything from the planning section at the beginning of telling you how to work out your needs and your requirements from the garden, which sounds all very sterile, but it's how you establish what you need from your garden. Yeah, it's completely personal to you. It's a journey you need to take either as a family or on your own, depending on how you live. But yeah, it starts off with the needs and requirements for your garden, working through the planning so you can draw out your ideas. It's got a big section in there to doodle and sketch what you want to see. what you want your garden to look like and include as well. So that's a really nice section as well. Then it goes right through to the helping you manage your times, the jobs that you need to do in your garden. So it helps with time management, prioritising different aspects of either creating your garden, or if you're maintaining a garden and you're just changing bits up. So it goes through the time management with seasonal jobs, weekly jobs, that side of things, and the priority jobs. So it goes through all of that as well. And we've got good note sections in there all through, so you can sketch and doodle and write down any ideas you get as you get inspired. So it's really good. But as I say, I'll post a link as well above. So that's fine. And if you've got any questions on it, feel free to comment. But check out the Amazon site. So I'll put a link later. For £6. I'm going to be probably putting it back up to £10 in a few months, I think, because a lot of the planners on there are over £10 mark, thereabouts. But I wanted to do like a intro price, if you like, an intro price. So £6 at the moment, but yes, but I will be warning you before it goes up, so it's fine. Hopefully that has given you a good rundown of the benefits that you can see from a garden that suits your life. But yes, it's lovely to talk to you, and we will see you all later.